What's up guys, Bua Davis here. Today I want to teach you how you can make pause menu in Unity very easily and very fast, and you can implement this pause menu in any of your game or your project. Doesn't matter it's 2D or 3D because process will be completely same. I will use this game, Spaceship game, from my previous tutorials. You can check this out if you want. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this, please like this one and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started. And first thing that we need to work with UI elements is canvas. To create canvas, we just need to click on this empty space of the hierarchy panel, and we will see here UI and canvas. Here on the canvas, if we go in the scene view and click on the F, you see our canvas right here. It's this window. And if you are in 3D game, 3D project, you just need to click on this 2D and you will see flat screen like I see right now. And on the canvas, I will create UI and panel. This panel will be our pause menu. So let's rename it to be our pause menu. And first of all, let's select our canvas and make sure that render mode is set to screen space overlay, and let's select pixel perfect to make everything smooth. And now on the pause menu, I will change few things. First of all, I don't like this gray color, so I will change it to be black, transparent black. And also source image, let's select source image and select none here, none. Okay, I think my panel is ready, and we will create some buttons on the panel. Basically, we will have three buttons, just the basic pause menu. One will be for our resume, one will be for our main menu, and one will be for quitting our application. Very simple. Now, to create buttons, we just need to select our pause menu and find here UI, and here it's button. Now, we can use this TextMesh Pro button, it's the newer version, or use a legacy one, this is old version. No, they are almost the same, but since this TextMesh Pro is newer version, let's use it and let's click on the button. If you are creating and using this TextMesh Pro element first time in your project, some window will pop up before this button appears. You just need to click on the import, and don't worry, it just takes few seconds. It needs to import some TMP essentials, and then we are ready to go. Now, here is our button. We can select this tool, rect tool, and make our button a little bit bigger. We can position it however we like. I will position it a little higher. I think right here. Okay, it will look fine. And first thing that I will do, I will change color to be a little bit reddish color. And also I will select, I will scroll this button and I will select text, and here let's say resume. This will be for resuming our game, and I will change color of the text to be white. Let's see how it looks like. I will change font to be bold and font size to be something like not as much. 45 will work for my game. You can do however those numbers however you like. Also, if you have any font, you can drag it here and use it. I don't have currently any font in my project, so I will use what is already here, default one. Okay, let's rename this button to be resume button. Resume button, and let's see. Okay, I don't want this red line to be seen all the time. So what I will do, I will select my normal color right here, and I will change alpha to be 0. And as you see, we can't see it anymore. And I want to see little bit color when we hover over of this button. So we can select this highlighted color right here and make alpha a little bit bigger. And also when we press, I want my color to be more intense. So I will change the pressed color and make alpha even more. And now Let me show you what it does. When we play our game, and when we hover over, you see a little bit of color. When we press, you see even more, and it works like this. Also, what I will do, I will change navigation to be none, and our resume button is ready. Now we can duplicate this resume button. To do it, you can click on the Control and D. It will duplicate. We can drag this down, and we can scale it down if you want to have smaller buttons. Don't worry about text, we will change it. Now let's select our text. Let's name it menu, and we can change font size to be smaller, for example 35, and this is how it looks like. Now let's select our duplicated button, and let's rename it to be our menu button, and let's duplicate this menu button one more time, drag it down. This will be for quitting our application, so quit button. Let's change text also to be quit, and that's it. Our buttons are all set and ready. Now only thing that is left to obviously create script and control everything from the script. So I don't want my pause menu to be seen when I start playing, so I will select my pause menu and hide it from the inspector because I want to control it from the script. And to create, now we need to create script, and to do it we just need to hit on the empty space of the hierarchy of the assets folder with the right mouse button, create C# script. You can name it anything you want. I personally named it UI controller. Already prepared my empty script for you guys. And just make sure to drag your script into your canvas. From here we will control everything. Let's save our scene, and let's double click our script, and let's start working on it. We don't need the start for this script. Instead, we need to have some kind of variables. First of all, we need to create one boolean that will act as an indicator to check if we are pressing our escape key or our pause key, any key we like. So let's say public static bool. We create public static because we might need to use this from the another class, another script on the later stages. And let's call it isPaused, and by default let's make it false. Also we need reference for our pause menu, our panel, so I will say public game object, and let's name it to be pause UI. Very simple. Now in the update we will say our logic that if we are touching specific key, for example I will make everything on the escape key, so if input dot get key down, and in parentheses we can say key code dot escape, we want to do something. But first we need to check if we are pressing first time or if we are pressing second time, because if we are pressing first time I want to go on the pause menu panel, right? But if we are already in the pause menu button panel and we are touching escape key, it means that we want to resume our game. I hope it makes sense. So that's why we have this boolean right here. Here we can say if is paused, it means that we are pressing it second time and we want to resume our game, and obviously we don't have this resume function just yet, but we will create, don't worry. Else it means that we are pressing it first time and we need to pause our game, not pause UI, pause. And we will create these methods right here outside our update. So after this we can say public void resume and public void pause. Alright, everything is fine. And now when we are pausing our game, what we want to do, first of all we want our panel to be actually seen. So we can say pause UI.setActive to be true. Also, we want to freeze time because obviously I don't want to die while I'm in pausing menu. So to freeze time, it's very simple. You just need to say time.timescale to be 0f, and also we will make our boolean is pause to be true because we are really in the pause menu. For the resuming, we will do completely opposite. So we can say here pause UI.setActive to be false and time.timescale to be 1f, and is paused will become false again. That's it. We can save this script, and I hope you understand. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to ask me in the comments down below. As I see we have some kind of error. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have some kind of error right here. So I will delete this one and this one. And here I will say else, pause, save. Now we should be fine. Let's go back in Unity. To save your script, you just need to click on the Control or S and Command or S if you are on Mac. Now we have no errors as you see, and we can select our canvas first of all, and you see this empty slot of Pause UI. We just need to drag our panel right here, and now when we press our play button, let's see what happens. Now our game is starting. We can play our game, and when I click this escape, you see that our pause menu will pop up, and when I click escape one more time, we are resuming our game. But obviously those buttons are not doing anything just yet, so we need to work a little bit for them into our script. First of all, what we need to do, we need to create few uh, more functions. One will be for loading our game and one will be for quitting our game. And let's create them. Public void, and let's name it load menu. And also we want public void quit game. Okay, for our loading menu, what we will do, we will make time.timescale to be 1 first of all, and we can use scene manager right here. But in order to use scene manager, we need to add this line right here. Using Unity Engine scene management, add this line, and now let's scroll down on the load menu, and here we can say scene manager load scene, and here in the quotation marks we can say name of our main menu scene. I will just call it menu, a very simple way. And for quitting our application, I just need to type application .quit. Very simple. We can save this script because our script is already set, and we will set everything in the Unity editor now as well. So first of all, we need to have some kind of connection between those functions and between our buttons, and for this Unity has very handy on-click events. Now if we select our resume button and click on the plus sign here on the on-click, here we can add our game object which has script attached. In our case, we have script onto our canvas, so I will drag my canvas right here. And now we can select our UI controller and resume. And resume function will be connected to my resume button. We just need to do same for our main menu button. So let's click plus sign, drag canvas, and here we want to add load menu. And for the quitting button, I will add canvas and UI controller quit game. That's it. But let's save this scene. And obviously we don't have our resuming button will work just fine, and quitting button will also work just fine. Only problem that it has is, as you see, our resume button is working, and quitting will not work in Unity Editor, but when you build your game it will work just fine. But only problem is this menu, because we don't have any kind of scene with the name of menu, because we don't have any main menu for our project just yet. So let's, to test everything, let's create new scene, create, and let's just create something right here, for example text, and let's call it menu. It's just for the testing purposes. I don't want to create main menu. I already have, by the way, a video about how you can create main menu, and you can check that out. I will leave a link to it in the description down below. It's also very easy and very simple. But for testing purposes, I will save my scene in the scenes folder, and I will name it menu, exactly just like I did into my script. Let's save it. And also I will go in the file build settings, and I will add this menu scene into my project. Now we can go back, open scene, back to our first scene where we have everything. Let's start working and test it out. Okay, it's our game. Let's click escape, and let's click menu. And here we go. We transferred to main menu scene. Obviously, there is nothing, but it means that everything is working. That's it, guys. It's a very simple way how you can create pause menu in Unity. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this, please like this one and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to ring the notification bell not to miss any new upcoming videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.